Where do I get started? What do I do? Guys, in today's video, the first 7 steps for a style rookie. Step number 1, dress for the body you have, not the body you wish you had. So all the time I get emails from guys, okay, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds in the next 6 months. So should I hold off on buying clothing now because in 6 months I'm gonna have that ideal body? The answer is no. You've got to dress for the body that you have. The goal of dressing to your body type is to bring balance to your overall look because you want people to focus on you and the message, not maybe something that's jarring, something that looks a little bit odd, something that makes you look even wider. That's going to grab people's attention and something they're going to be thinking about versus thinking about the words that you're saying and the message that you're trying to get across. Tip number 2 for style rookies, know the name of your tailor. Almost all of your clothing you want to get adjusted by a tailor so it fits you better. Now, the mistake that most people make is that they only maybe get their suits adjusted. No, take your clothing to your own tailor and your casual button downs, your jeans. Yes, even get your jeans adjusted. When you buy something off the rack, that is made to fit a wide range of body types. When you take your clothing to the tailor, they're going to look at your body type. They're going to work with you. When a tailor does their job correctly, the clothing that you wear from them, it actually is going to fit your body. And clothing that fits on your body always looks better than clothing that's overly baggy or overly tight. Now, even if you get a garment perfectly tailored, you can still have issues like a dress shirt. So let's say that you buy it, it's cut a little bit short. Throughout the day, it becomes untucked, or you're very active, moving back and forth, running around, and it comes untucked during the day. You get this muffin top look. It just doesn't look good. So guys, sometimes perfect tailoring isn't going to be the fix. Guys, this item right here, this Shirttail Garter, will keep your shirt tucked in all day. This is going to solve your problem with the muffin top, with that shirt coming untucked all day, maybe being just a bit too short. Now, these right here, they're made by KK&J, the paid sponsor of today's video. And for over 3 years, I've been talking about and using this. Why? They make an amazing product. The first pair of Shirttail Garters, they sent me over 3 years ago. I still have, I still use, I've used over 100 times. I started using these when I was in the Marine Corps. One thing I hated was the quality. I'd buy them, right there at the exchange. They were cheap. They would fall apart. These ones right here, they are at a great price and they're very high quality. And when it comes down to it, I don't even notice that I'm wearing these after I put them on within a few minutes. Oh, and you may be saying, okay, these attach down to the bottom sock. What if I'm wearing no-show socks? They've actually innovated. They've got this right here. It goes around your calf. So when I wear a no-show sock, I still want to look great. I can actually pull this off. I love that these guys, 2 entrepreneurs, founded this company and they are innovating. They're bringing in a great quality product, which is going to last you a long time. They've got amazing customer service, guys. I'm linking to KK&J down in the description of this video with the best discount code you're going to find out there on the internet. A great product I'm proud to support because it solves a problem. Again, if you're tucking your shirt in multiple times a day, or if you're very active, this is going to solve the issue for you. Step number 3 for style rookies, learn and live the style pyramid. So you've got fit, function, fabric. Let me explain each. Fit, that is king. All of your clothing, whenever you buy it, it has to fit your body type. There are tons of infographics on my website that you can see how should a shirt fit, how should a suit fit. But guys, when you wear clothing that fits you, all of a sudden it's going to look great. If you don't nail the fit, nothing else matters. Next up, let's talk about function. So you want to have the right outfit, the right garment for the occasion. So if you're going to go into an interview and you're working at a warehouse, you don't need to show up wearing a suit to that interview. It's the wrong item. It doesn't function properly. So look at what the uniform is, what people are naturally wearing to work. But you want to make sure whatever you wear actually is serving the function of sending the message you want to send the world. Now let's talk about fabric. And I do put this last because I do think that you can compromise on the fabric and the build of clothing when you're first starting off. But when you start to make more money, look at what is the uniform. What do you wear on a daily basis? Then start to invest. It may be casual clothing. It may be high quality denim. It may be nice button down shirts. I don't know what your uniform is, what message you want to send the world, but whatever it is, make sure that you start to spend more on it by looking at better construction, better clothing, the actual build of it. You want to spend more here because you want to get better quality, and better quality should last longer because you're going to take better care of it. Next up, Think interchangeability. So the example I want to give you is Legos. Does anyone out there like Legos? Played with Legos as a kid? Maybe you still collect Legos. But what's great about Legos is you can take a Lego from 1985, you can take a Lego from 2018, and they're all going to work together because Legos are made to be interchangeable. Now, here's the thing with your clothing. When you buy with an interchangeable mindset, basically you can take 3 pairs of shoes, 3 trousers, you've got 3 shirts, and you've got 3 jackets. 12 items. And from these 12 items, if they were all perfectly interchangeable, we're talking 81 outfits. You notice how this just expands. So what's cool about this is you can own less and you can get more mileage out of what you do own. My next tip for style rookies, develop a uniform. Think about what message do you want to send to the world and dress to send that message. Find something that works for you, something you default to. So if you're a young, up-and-coming lawyer, maybe you're going to dress better than everyone at your firm, but who am I? What do I stand for? Because if you're a lawyer at a construction company, I expect you to dress still like a lawyer. You don't have to wear a suit, but you should be better dressed than most of the men there because you're supposed to pay attention to the details. You should do your job. Now, if you're an artist, think about how can I send a message, maybe with my glasses, that I'm someone creative. I maybe want to choose a different frame. I want to have a wide variety of frames. But guys, think about the message you're sending and develop out that uniform. So my next tip for style rookies, know when to spend and know when to save. Most style rookies, when you're just starting out, guys, you have a limited budget. You don't have much money to spend. So you want to be very careful with the money that you do have. Spend a little bit more time saving up and then put into this investment. I call this an investment because yes, you may want to go buy that big screen television. But if you buy the right outfit, the right uniform, you actually start to look good with your clothing. You may get that promotion, which then isn't going to just enable you to buy another big screen television, but actually buy a house, which is your big goal. Now, guys, I don't know what your goals are, but I do know that you want to, at this point right now, focus in on your outer clothing. If you wear a suit on a daily basis, you want to get something that's classic, conservative, something that's going to actually not draw too much attention, be interchangeable, but you'll want to spend good money on at least 1 to 2 suits. Your shoes, that's going to be something that you want to spend good money on. You spend a lot of time on your feet. Buy something that's comfortable. If you wear work boots, then find, a company like Thursday Boots, which makes a great Goodyear welted boot, and that is going to serve you. If you want shoes, find a company that creates a type of shoe that you will feel comfortable standing in all day. At the end of the day, invest in outfits and think about, again, the outer facing clothing. So if you're in a cold weather area, maybe spend good money on a jacket because you're going to be meeting and talking with people who will look at this jacket and make a split-second decision on whether or not this guy seems competent or this guy seems out of his league. My next tip for style rookies, perfect your grooming routine. Notice I said routine. A routine is a system that you can adjust and you can improve. If you just wake up in the morning, you've got no routine, you just get dressed, you guys, you can't improve that. Instead, look at, okay, can I actually set up a system so I'm not reactionary, I'm actually preparing and I'm showing up ready to go. If you are going to get a haircut and the interview is that day and you're like, oh, I need to get a haircut. So you go in and oh my gosh, you look at yourself in the mirror, you have no confidence, and that reflects on the interview. Guys, you want to show up prepared, and you do that by having a routine, having a system that you don't have to think about, because then you can adjust the routine. You can make it better. Let's say you get a little bit of a rash, you get these bumps on your face when you shave. Well, if you have a routine, a shaving routine, you may know, I'm going to try a straight razor. I'm going to go try maybe just a 2-blade disposable razor. You'll find what works for you to get rid of those bumps when you've got a routine and you can actually adjust and measure it. All right, gentlemen, now it's your turn. I want to hear from you down in the comments. What did I miss? What advice would you give to style rookies? Guys, just starting off. And don't forget, check out KK&J. I'm linking to them down in the description. Just a great company. This company, I know the founders, and I'm just proud to support them because, again, this solves a problem. I use this throughout the military. This pair right here, I probably used 40 times and it looks great. Guys, great company. I can't say enough good things about them. Again, I'm linking to them down in the description with the best discount code you're gonna find out there on the internet. That's it, guys. Take care. I will see you in the next video.